Today I completed a course on British English pronunciation. I hope I had spelled this and pronounced in a manner in which I sounded like Britain. There's a long way to go because just completing a course doesn't make you the one proficient, and you need to work as far as possible, as long as possible, to look for all the things that can be improved. Now, I can copy one or two accents or the words, but not exactly that natural tone when come unless I studied over a long period of time how the natives speak, how the people converse into each other, how they put emotions, the impact. One of the great things about British accent is they pronounce very pure, and the vocabulary they are using is very much typical and expresses the word, situation, person in a manner it should have been. That's like, it's music to the ears. It pays respect to the English language. There are no slangs. I mean, slangs too feel they are very much in a classic manner. Say bollocks, or the one which I won't say here, because if I do so, the reader on YouTube might recognize my content as only suitable for adult people. I do not want to do that, but I'll keep listening to it, and there are the MP3s and the downloads that needs to be reviewed time and again, because it's the type of learning and passive manner that makes you learn quite faster than you can imagine. Because if you do it just word by word, and as compared to when you are imitating someone's style of the communications, you won't even know even when you have started into that direction and you're well through a good distance. I listen to this course every day while driving, so I have made my driving duration that can be easily wasted during these hours. And what I do is listen to it every day, because 2-3 courses, one of which was the British in pronunciation by Anthony Callagher, because R is said to be silent if it falls at vowels. I started vowels, it's vowels. We call it vowel, and there are many things which I learned for the first time, like they say they. We used to call it they. So there's something about this that when you learn it at a fundamental level, there are many things which, if you just start copying it, the accent from the movies, you may not grab those fundamentals, which is really important. Now, I think this type of habit, like I'm using my time of driving to grow myself up. As I was getting out of my car into this morning, two else came by and was parking his car, and until it's sealed, the glass is up, you don't get to hear what's going on inside. But they have to get outside, and they open their doors to get outside, and this is the time when you get to hear what's been running or playing into their car. Most of the times it's music, but when I see from a kind of evaluative perspective, I think it's such a wastage of time when you are just listening to music. It's okay, the importance of leisure and entertaining yourself cannot be discarded, but I think it overtakes and supersedes, and in fact wastes the time which you can use for improving self. Because a lot of the times you will, or even I will, find myself crying, not literally, but expressing emotions and desires to be better, but we are not doing it. Why? Because we easily let this time flow and waste. Even if I say listen to a radio every day, maybe there are tidbits of information, but this is not a specific target into which I want to grow myself into. So today also, I think as an employee, even if you're too busy, there's always something, this break time, or the one which can be said to the gap in which you're not doing anything. And when it is there are two things. First, you're not able to recognize that this is a laser time, this can be classified as something which you're not doing anything significant, or you're related to your office work. And secondly, even if you do, you're not prepared to utilize it. You have not made any plans or preloaded with the missions for you to cover, with the targets which could have been covered into that time. So maybe that's my way of tackling the time and making the best use of it out of it. It may work for you, it may not, I don't know, but just for this video I think I'll share what I have been planning and have been doing, some portion of it, because you can perform best when you prepared for it. So just try to analyze how much time you're getting, and if you're getting it, there might be different situations. Say you're having tea, what is suitable to do with it? You can read or listen to something or watch something. Is there someone in front of you? Are you with other people? Can they tolerate this noise coming from your device or the thing? Maybe this is the time when reading is more suitable, and others when you're alone, or even if the other person is there, you can manage to play a video or listen to audio. Can it be done? So make a list or two in which the things which you have been working upon in your home time, whether some of it or some portion of it can be brought to office. And I'm not suggesting that you start ignoring your office task. That is not the right way. Office is a thing which you need to do very sincerely, because that's what they are paying you for. But there's a purpose in which you would like to have the time to be utilized and let yourself grow, because time is limited. You need to come up with the planning, the strategy that can put you out and ready to shoot you out into the skies. So make that list of it, what type of situations you are in, or what are the timings that you are free. Then second, what are all your interests, whether you've got a course or you're writing something about it, you want to learn. Say in my case, I've decided a few things. That first, to learn British accent, then learn the books about magic showmanship, then learn every day something about the history of magic. Now this thing I have not been able to do, so I'm not getting much time. But of course, if the planning is right and there's some sort of strategy, it will work out. This small time built up, and this small targets can cumulatively make up into something big. This is what you need to do and you should do. So start putting up those small bits of time into something big, and let's see where you are able to push yourself up to. Start doing it, prepare yourself for what you can do, and then when you get the time, you have things at your disposal, whether it's a chit, it's a notebook, or it's a small diary in which you have written the things that you would like to put on those things. Just do it, and at the end of the day, what is most important is you collect all those data or learnings, things which you'd like to keep and refer in the future, so that at least you have a timeline, not the timeline, at least you have a basic idea about what are all the things that crossed your mind, and try to put up those things into a main diary which you keep in your home. And this can be done before you sleep, and make it a daily habit. This will help you to shape your thinking, what you have been thinking, what you have been learning, mixing up all those things. And also, there are many things which you are stressed about, and you read when you write that idea or write the thing which has been troubling you, it will help you to relieve from that stress. Just do it. These are the habits which will change you very much for a period of time. So that's all from my side today. See you in next lecture. Goodbye.